My name is Alex Jackson, and I'm a photographer, explorer, and creator. On this YouTube channel, you'll find my comings and goings, adventures, and experiences as I explore all that North America has to offer. Well, look what just arrived.
What would that be?
That would be my airbags. I love when they put a box within a box. Isn't that the greatest thing ever? Daystar airbag, cradles. Airbag.
Gonna pump you up, man.
Gonna bump you up. All right, as per mentioned before, I had a bit of a problem with my springs inverting. You would have seen that, we mentioned that about Thomas when I was out playing in the snow. So I immediately came home and ordered some airbags for Thomas. And this should make it so that he's able to handle the weight of the whole living area and all of the extra stuff that I'm going to be putting on him. So the end of this week or this weekend, I'll be hopefully doing that if the weather provides. So yeah, one thing after the next, we're getting closer. Yo, so today I'm back at Ray's shop and I'm gonna start trying to put in airbags into the truck. It's kind of rides like a Cadillac down the highway, which is a little bit scary at speed. So yeah, I definitely need a way of bringing up the back of the truck so I can kind of hold more weight and not just like do this the whole way down the highway. So I'll show you what I got so far, which happens to be absolutely nothing. So that's my Daystar cradle that I bought. These are my airbags. I've got to find a way of doing this so that that bag holds the rear end up better. So I got a whole bunch of like random bracketry that I can kind of use. Just like random pieces. These are definitely meant for a Tacoma, I think, not for my truck. But we will we'll make something that works. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do first, anyway, is not do anything with this. But make like a bracket for the Daystar cradle to sit right about there on, and it's just going to attach to the U-bolt flip kit that I have here. So the whole U-bolt flip kit, like top piece, is just going to be all one thing with the bracket on top of it. So the Daystar cradle will sit right about here. And then I need to figure out if I'm going to cut this bump stop off and build the mounting bracket for this a little bit higher. So let's see. So I kind of came up with a plan, which is kind of cool. So I have these are old, well, they're not old, they're bump stops off of my Trail Gear IFS Eliminator kit that I put in Thomas earlier this fall. And they're kind of like the perfect height to get the cradle up off of the top of the U-bolt flip kit top bracket. So what I'm going to do is I made these rounds that will bolt to the bottom like this, and then I do that, position them, and I've got myself kind of like a a raised platform for the cradle. And then yeah, then my airbag is going to go on top of that. And then I have a bracket that screws onto the top of these to hold it in place that I'm just going to weld essentially to the frame. I'll just cut off a little bit of the factory bump stop, and then yeah, just weld that bracket in place, bolt this in, we're done. So hopefully it goes together pretty easy. Welding. I just have to wait for them to cool off so I can drill holes in them.
Enchanté.
Yeah, I've just kind of got that bracket welded in place, and I'll show you basically what is happening here. These are my airbags, and I've made that bracket to kind of just bring the bottom up, and then I'm going to cut off the bottom of the bump stop there and weld in the bracket that holds the top of the airbag there. So I've got this, kind of got what I'm going to do here. So I've cut this bracket here, cut this off here, and then just taken this piece and I'm just going to weld it in place. And yeah, right up there. This is right over top of the Daystar cradle. We've got airbags. Yo! So I keep on having kind of light and battery issues. I ran out of light this evening, so I didn't get to show you all of what I got done. I will do that tomorrow. But I finished my airbags, which is great because I've been putting that off for a super long time. Now that that is done, I can get on with working on the rear bumper and finally putting a hitch receiver in it, which I will be doing tomorrow as well. And also I will be building a swing out soon. I don't know if I'll get to it tomorrow, but it will be in the works soon, which is great because I really need to start getting Thomas really sorted out with the last of the things that I have to do so that I can hit the road. Right, it is the next day. It is beautiful and sunny. I'm gonna do a little bit more work on the truck, and I'm gonna give you a look at what I did last night. That distance is far bigger than it ever was before, and the truck now sits level. So let's see here, the truck now has airbags. And the solution for this was actually really simple. All I had to do was take this bracket, weld it to the frame, and then build those little plates on the top of the springs, and it's easy. Just lifts up and inflate everything with those guys. So yeah, I'm really stoked with how it turned out. You can see right there. Come on, focus. There you go. You can see that the bag is sitting right in that cradle.
Well, hey there, folks. It's Alex here from Show Alex Build Stuff. Show I build stuff, and I'll show you. You guys remember when I used to do that on my Instagram feed years ago when I was building my military truck house? I figured that seeing as I'm building stuff again and I'm Alex, that I might bring back the old Alex Build Stuff show. What do you guys think? Pretty good. Anyway, I thought that this video was a great opportunity to show you guys how you can modify something that's meant for one application to work on a different application. The kit that I bought was for a Tacoma, and I simply took what I needed and made it to work for a 1988 pickup. I kind of believe that anything can be modified to be better or work for something else. It's just a matter of looking at what you need it for and then just making it work. And I also really believe that you learn by doing. So just go out and make mistakes. Honestly, for me anyway, it's the best way for me to learn. And I've made my share of mistakes in this life, but I'm learning from every single one of them, especially when it comes to modification. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's fun making these videos. It's also a real challenge, but I enjoy showing people what I build and how I build it. So if you like this video, consider giving it a like, maybe a subscribe, and definitely leave a comment down below and just let me know what I'm doing good, what I could do better, and maybe what you like about these videos. Until then, just have a great old time. Later.